Hi, my name is Emily Iannelli, and I am a girl, a transgender girl, and I have a band that I call T-Girl Angel, and I'm very much excited about the prospects of contributing to that band and the art that I create through words and sound bites is something that resides up here. What I try to do is I try to connect what's going on up here to what's going on in here, and it also incorporates all of what's in my whole entity as a person, as a spirit, as a human being, to create. It's not easy to create art. It takes time. You have to have inspiration. I've been writing for a long time, but my writings have not ever been anything to publish. But I feel that I write a lot of heartfelt thoughts and feelings, emotions, ideas, visions of my own personal life. And I try to connect it in a way that might help, well, obviously for myself, in dealing with my struggles as a human being. I think we all have our issues that we need to face or address. Life is complicated, and we don't have the answers always. We have to look and search. For me, music is something that helps me cope, and it gives me a way to express myself. I admire music artists, and I wish that I could get to a point in my own life in sharing my experiences and my feelings and thoughts to a point where I can be recognized for my contributions. It takes time, a lot of patience, hard work, and dedication. I don't always understand what it is that draws inspiration. I think we all have it within us to be creative, to be inspired, to share a part of us, and to make others smile, hopefully. The whole point of creating something is to hopefully touch someone. We all have that capability. We all have the capacity to touch others. I think that it is very difficult to dig deep sometimes. We have to really strive to find what it is that motivates us, that gives us a feeling that we can do something, that we can accomplish something. When I sit and write, sometimes it just comes naturally. I don't understand it. It just flows. I admire the artists who can beautifully sing and create such a nice vision through their words and lyrics. And I admire bands who have such a nice way of presenting something that they probably all collaborated on and was able to tie it all together, and with harmony and rhythm and beat create something powerful, emotional, something that can touch the heart and soul. I haven't gotten to that point in my life with my own creative works. I don't know who out there is affected by what I write, what I say. But I know that it's important to share a part of my life because I am someone who has a great deal of experience, a great deal of pain. I struggle with many issues, but my writing helps me to cope, and it also allows me to express myself in a way that is constructive and in a way where I can share it with other people. And I believe in the music field, music artists are very open to new ways of expressing ideas. I am not a singer by any means, nor do I admit that I am. I wish I could sing, to be honest with you. I'm a writer. I have ideas, visions, and I do have a desire to create. And I will always create because that's what I like to do. I've always had a vision and a dream. And I think that music artists who perform didn't get to that level immediately. It took them time. But they also had to put in the work and the effort and strive. And they had to believe in themselves. They had something that they knew they could communicate. And it is something very powerful when you can share with the world your own feelings. There are many artists who had been discovered and they just are amazing. I admire them. You know, they have a gift. To be able to express yourself through words, lyrics, to sing, to perform, takes a lot of talent. And it also takes a lot of confidence to be able to get out in front of a group of people and to showcase your works. You know, I'm amazed too when a performer gets out on stage and they sing, how they can remember the words they wrote in their song. I would imagine that they have practiced over and over again so they get it, right? And also, they have many rehearsals. Rehearsals are very important for a performing artist. Plus, I'm sure they do a lot of checks, sound checks, and they have to do a lot of coordination within the band to get the tone right and the flow of the music. Usually, if you have a band, you have a drummer, you have a guitarist, you have a vocalist, and you all have to come together to express that form of music, and takes time. For me, I would like to sing, and I'm working towards that goal of singing. Obviously, my voice is an issue because as a transgender woman, I still have a male voice, even though I present as a woman. So for me, I'm very self-conscious about speaking. And if you were to just hear my voice without seeing my image, you would think I was a guy, and that hurts me because I don't want to be thought of as a guy. I'm a woman. I'm a transgender woman, a transsexual woman. So it's very hurtful when I speak and I'm addressed as a sir. That really bothers me. I want to be addressed as a miss, or a ma'am, or a ms. So I have to work on my voice. I have to get it to sound more feminine and softer. And that will help me when I do wish to sing. For now, I guess I'm considered a spoken artist because I speak my words, my writings, and you know, I know that the spoken word genre is a legitimate form of musical expression, even though there's no real song sang. I view my writings or my compositions as songs. The only difference is I voice them, I speak them, I would like to sing them. I will eventually over time. I guess a good start would be to do covers of songs that I truly like. The only problem with doing a cover is I like to hear the music of the song that I'm covering. And the problem with that is I run into copyright issues. I've done videos where I dance to music of songs I like, and that has become an issue. So I have to refrain from that, and I have to try to figure out another way. I also like to dance, so I have to try to find music that I can utilize in my videos that will allow me to dance. Eventually I will do that. I also like to create electronic kind of music and use the instrumentation of piano, keyboard, guitar, and incorporate that into a soundtrack that I add on to my artist page. So I'm creating audio soundtracks where I speak, and I'm also creating audio soundtracks of instrumentals. I still consider myself alternative spoken word, and a lyricist, songwriter. I will continue to write